Hi there, I'm Thak from Thak Ironworks. What you just witnessed was me putting down tile floor in my Hobbit home. So last video I asked if you guys wanted to see this, didn't feel that I had a whole lot to offer expertise wise on tiling, but the overwhelming response was yes, you wanted to see this video, so here it is. As I said, not really considering myself an expert, so what I did was just give a visual of the process, not really talking about it. And here at our outro, I'm just going to kind of recap some of the things that I observed during the whole thing. So I started out in actually this corner over here, and the first couple tiles I did with some ready mixed adhesive, which I had left over from a project a few years ago. Quickly realized I was going through a lot of that, and that was quite expensive, so decided to go out and get a bag of the powder, the mortar thin mix, I forget what it's called. Anyway, used that, started mixing it up, and started laying out my tiles. I'm happy with the result, with everything. When I first started putting the big tiles on here, I was not overly thrilled with them because they are a repeating pattern and they have this jaggy edge. I'm not sure if that even shows up. And I felt that that pattern was going to pop out and you were going to see it, and you're going to see that it's kind of contrived because each of these panels has the same disbursement of stones in it. So you can see this large stone, for example, is a repeating pattern on. They do have the colors are different on them, so that gives a little bit of variation. But after the whole thing was done, it actually has a pretty good look. So I guess I was just being a little bit fussy because everything in this Hobbit hole has been individual pieces and very random and organic, and suddenly I was introducing this and I felt it was a little bit contrived. But when it all came together, I'm not displeased with it. If I don't look at it too closely, I think it'll be fine. And really, I'm going to be putting a bed in where the cameraman is standing right now. There'll be a bed over at that side. There's this side here, and in the middle of the floor, I have my medallion, which was kind of my visual interest that I added to this piece. So with this, I just use this pebble mosaic, which comes on these little sheets, lattice type stuff, and then you just trim them out and put them in. As you saw, these were just leftovers I had from a different project years ago and used them for my perimeter here. Just carrying on the whole circle theme that this the entire project has, with all the circular door and all the circular aspects to it. So I thought a medallion on the floor would be a really nice feature. Very glad I did it. On the outer tile, I used a gray grout, and the inner tile I used a sandstone or brown grout. I just wanted to visually make that different, and I think it turned out pretty good. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm certainly not the greatest tile layer in the history of the world. One thing that I did learn very quickly is my floor was not very level, and these very large tiles, which were, I want to say about 14 by 22 or something like that. The difference in unlevelness made it hard to level these out and have all the edges meet at the same point over such a broad span there. So I found that a little bit challenging, and there's a little bit of wonkiness to the whole thing, but doesn't bother me. That is not a deal breaker as far as I'm concerned. So I'm quite pleased with it. That is the floor done, and actually the main construction is now done on this project. So now I'm able to actually, after 2 years, get going on the ironwork and the various accessories for that. Next project will be the hinge for this interior door right here. So stick around. That one is coming up. I've already got that in process, so you will see that video coming out very soon. I should mention that I have to do another dehazing on the medallion here. You can see that this is still a little hazy where it overspread here, and this whole thing probably has a haze over it. You gotta wash this thing a number of times to get all that residual hazing off. So it's quite labor intensive, but what are you gonna do? In the meantime, please subscribe, give me a like, notification bell, check out our Patreon page, leave a comment, let me know what you think about all this, and I will see you in the next video. That's it. Thak out. See ya!